here they are. Why am I introducing these buffoons? I'm William Shatner, goddammit.
But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
Hi, everyone.
Morning.
Yes, we are live. How about that? I'm reading. Is this live?
Yes, we're live.
What a dumb question to ask, though. Is this live?
It's kind of not a dumb question.
But think about it.
I've listened to this channel when we're off, and
Yeah.
sometimes I'm not sure.
It's like, am I at work?
Because it sounds live, and you're like, oh, wait, I'm not there, so I guess it's not live.
I think I'm there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. So you feeling any better?
Oh, fuck no.
No?
But
Cool.
these fucking assholes, man, they're bean counters with your days off. So,
They really are.
So I'll fucking suffer a few days. Fuck these people.
Gotta watch it.
Fuck them in the ass.
You know what? Like 28 days later, go into their office and spit blood on their faces.
Yeah, exactly.
And give them what you have.
And this year, because I don't trust them, I'm keeping track of my fucking days.
Are
Fuck
ya?
you people.
I got a clicker like a doorman at a club.
Exactly.
Click, click, day off.
At the end of the last, we go contract year to contract year, so technically we just started our new year.
New days off.
And quickly, you know, I went to them, I'm like, I want to know how many days off I still have. And they go 5. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm going to take a few of those. And then 2 days later, they're like, actually, you have no days left.
Boo, I'm sorry. We made a mistake.
How do you go from 5 days left to no days? So guess what I do now? I keep track.
Now you count.
That's right. No, I feel like shit, and it's probably because of those dirty hippies down at Occupy Wall Street.
I swear I was going to tweet that. It's like Opie's the only one sick
No.
here in the studio.
Oh,
I mean,
Travis is down, and there's a few other a few other assholes. Yeah,
a few other assholes. And I was
not
thinking,
that Travis is an asshole. That was
no.
that was a compliment.
He really, truly is.
And an incompetence.
Yes.
Well, we know he's an asshole,
A
but
buffoon,
I wasn't saying
if
he
you
was an
will.
asshole. That was endearing that time around.
Mine is just
It's the way you
strictly
say
a
asshole.
hatred. But you went down to the Occupy Wall Street thing,
Which,
and
by
I'm
the
thinking,
way, by the
it's
way,
an airborne
by,
scum.
By the way,
Yeah.
we're gonna do this together. By the way,
Bloodway.
they're not occupying Wall Street. They're occupying a stupid park. They're not near the Bull,
No.
the classic famous Bull on Wall Street.
But no one really knows that because it's called Occupy Wall Street.
They're corralled into a pen.
Yeah.
Like exotic animals. Like they should release them like they did in Cleveland.
Oh, shit. And then they shot a bunch of them. Do you hear that?
No, I did.
It's like, you never heard of tranquilizer darts?
I know, right?
The cops just shot like 60-something animals.
But Jack Hanna said it's okay, so we're good.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he said it was all right. That
Well,
we
he's the
should
wildlife
kill
guy.
these animals. So.
That's fine, then.
But anyway, go ahead. So Occupy Wall Street.
Yeah, and I was thinking, since you went down there and you're the one that, you made your appearance,
Right.
you probably caught something.
I probably did.
It's like an airborne Hep C. Is that
oh
possible?
God, not the Hep.
Do you got?
Oh God, not the Hep C.
But yeah, it was just days after you went down there. You all of a sudden started feeling shitey.
Yeah. Well, I also went to a grandma protest too in the rain. I think that's what did it.
Red hats.
Well, Lincoln
Sam's
Center.
mom. What group were you in?
Lincoln Center in my neighborhood.
Yeah.
I got word that the grandmas were going to be protesting. There's a
Word.
group called the Grandma Brigade. And I filmed video. It's not enough to make something out of it, unfortunately, because I was waiting for the NYPD to show up to crack some skulls, and they never did.
For the Grandma Brigade? That's an easy skull to crack.
I was there
It's like
with-
a graham cracker.
I was there with the rest of the media
Yeah.
being recognized, unfortunately, which is going to make it a lot harder to make my fucking videos.
Hi.
But all of a sudden, word got out that the Grandma Brigade was there, and it's their version of Occupy Wall Street. Everyone now has
Everyone's
something. So all of a sudden,
please.
everyone's
Occupy depends.
Also, we're just standing
bag.
around, and this one lady, I guess they were waiting for her. So she walks in front of the fountain and puts up her sign.
What did it say?
I don't know.
What does she want? Some Social Security or some shit?
No, it's all the same signs you see at Occupy Wall Street. You know, redistribute the wealth.
What does the old bag want?
let's-
You're fucking dying soon. Give me my money.
Let's stop the wars. Let's not put our youth in the military. All sorts of shit. So she put up her sign, and then all of a sudden, the grandmas came out of nowhere. I know we're talking about Occupy Wall Street, but the grandmas came out of nowhere with walkers. They're in wheelchairs.
Oh, my
Some
God.
obviously could still walk, and they
Cheap
look
tennis
spry.
balls. Cheap tennis balls for the front of our walkers.
Then they
Hate those things.
Then they fucking line up about 2 of them 200 of them with signs in front of the
200
fountain.
old bags?
Old bags. And one big sign that said the Grandma Brigade. And then this fucking, and I rarely use this word, but it needs to be said.
Oh, shit. I use it all the time when I'm driving,
Yeah.
when I go out, when
one
I
of them
see
drops a
videos.
pass.
Yes, exactly.
Well, I
What?
was going with cunt.
Oh, okay. That's different.
This cunt, I guess she's in charge of Lincoln Center. She's like PR or something. She comes out and then goes
Like Mars?
Huh?
Oh.
She comes down. She comes out and goes down the line and basically tells these old bags. Some of them pushing 90. No joke.
Oh my God.
Some of them pushing 90. Maybe I can show you a video during the break.
Wow.
And basically says, if you guys don't move your protest down the sidewalk, you're going to be arrested. We're calling the NYPD.
Oh, man.
And some of these women couldn't even hear her, so they're like, "What?
What is that? I
Right.
can't understand you. All right, pretzel stick bones.
Right.
Get the fuck off the street.
These old bags weren't bothering anybody, but this lady had to fucking go down the line." And then there was a lawyer there for the civil, what's that group? The Civil
Liberty,
Civil
yeah,
Liberty,
ACLU.
I think he was down there. There it is. There it is.
Granny Peace Brigade.
Troops home now.
Oh, if anything spells gang rape, it's this.
But I guess they're,
Fuck.
hey man, they're,
Enough of these old fucking. I'm tired of protests. This whole fucking thing is making everyone protests are in now. So everyone grabs a sign and starts protesting. Nothing works. Shut up. Go home.
you know what? I kind of like the old bags because instead
Yeah.
of rotting away in a nursing home, they're still trying to be productive and get something
Fuck
done.
'em.
Like I said,
White-haired
trying.
shitheads. Fuck them.
So this lady had to tell the old people that they can't be doing this, even though they weren't bothering anyone. It was kind of 7-8 o'clock at night. No one was really around. Everyone went into their
Get
shows.
the fire hoses and German shepherds on those old bats.
And then we all just sat around for like an hour and a half waiting for the NYPD to show up to kind of drag some old ladies away.
You wanted to see it.
Oh, yeah, of
You
course.
so wanted to see
Well,
it.
I needed an ending to my video.
Imagine those translucent wrists with all
Right.
those veins and,
Right.
and knobby bones getting zip stripped. How great would that be?
That was my ending. Without an ending, you can't make a video. So my footage will just sit there, unfortunately.
A close up of cuffs on a liver spotted wrist.
Well, the lawyer then had to go down the line after the cunt. The lawyer that was representing the old people.
Well, a lawyer also can fit into the cunt
no
category,
kidding.
but
No fucking
okay.
kidding. And he's one by one going, okay, you do understand. If you stay here, you might get arrested. And they're just strong, like, I'm ready to be arrested for my cause.
Was it Binder and Binder with his hat? Get arrested.
But unfortunately, there's no great ending to the story. It was a bust because we just sat around, and then the media slowly but surely started leaving. I'm like, okay, obviously there's a threat here, but there's going to be no action taken.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
but
great.
so I might have got sick from that.
From the old bags? Or
Well,
the
well, I was kind of in the rain, that wet, awful, fucking shitty weather we've had the last few days.
There's been weather the past few days?
Yeah, I know you've been.
I have no clue.
You've been on a bender.
It's called a bender, a tear.
Last I heard, you were going to Studio 54, and I don't think you've stopped partying.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I went to the Sirius XM one day reopening
Right.
of the classic famous
What do you mean
disco Studio 54.
What do you mean one day?
That's it.
So one night.
That was it. It was a one night thing.
I thought they were opening it.
Oh no, it's a theater. They do like Broadway
that's
shows
so
there.
stupid.
So they did one night
Another
only.
stupid idea. Sorry.
But it was like being transported back in
But
time, Opie.
I thought they were reopening it.
No,
No,
for
they-
one day only.
But why not reopen
They don't
it?
own it. The people who own it don't own
Ah,
Yeah, it was like one night. Like they do Broadway shows there now.
but
it's
with
a
all,
theater.
with all these farmers coming from all around
Farmers.
the country, it seems like something like that would now work many years later.
You know what? It wouldn't, because the farmers don't understand. Back in the late 70s, early 80s, when Studio 54 was there and Steve Rebell was running the place, it was a time, it was a place.
It was a
that
petri
first,
dish.
Yes, a petri dish. And it was that
Of
velvet
sexually
rope thing.
transmitted diseases. And we can't have that, sir.
We did find patient one's seat for AIDS in the theater. Me and Jimmy actually looked at the seat where AIDS was born.
Yeah.
In Studio
it. It's a
54.
seat with a frowny face.
Is it just one red seat?
It's one red seat.
painted it red.
It's like, here's where it started, kids.
Don't they have one of those seats in Fenway Park or something? They could have one at the old Studio
like a home
54.
run ball or something, a ball across the nose,
Right.
whatever the
Who's
fuck
that
it was.
guy?
That's the guy from fucking.
Oh
how
man!
do you not know?
I saw
It's
him
your
taking.
pal.
I saw him taking pictures. I didn't know who he was.
Yeah.
That's a Village People.
That's the Village People
Oh,
cowboy guy.
okay. I
He's
didn't
at
know-
Village People.
By the way, he's at everything.
Oh, is he?
Everything where there's gay people. He's
Oh,
there.
okay.
Oh, he's there.
Wait, was there a lot of gays there?
Well, Opie, let me put it this way. Yes.
Yeah.
Lots of the gay. Woo! It's raining men. And they played this, by the way.
Okay, faggot.
It was great. Oh, they played this. Me and Jimmy were up top. Jimmy was actually Jimmy was there half the time. The other half of the time, I was hanging out with a guy named Chip.
Whoa, who was
And
the
Chip was talking with a lot of the girls that were walking by, and I had to turn away. It was very embarrassing.
Who's that tranny?
That's fucking what's her name? Donna Summer.
That was what?
Who is it?
It's Gail King.
Oh, I thought it was
No
Donna
way.
Summer.
That's a picture
She
of
looks
Gail
like a
King.
tranny.
I thought it was Donna Summer.
No way.
It's a photo of Gail
I
King.
would swear that's a man with
Wow.
a fucking wig. She's a big bitch, huh?
Large woman.
It
We like
was,
to call them big bitches.
Let me tell you something. It was a disco extravaganza.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Oh,
were pretty.
God damn, is she hot?
Should have been there.
That's Bethany, right?
Yes, it is.
I usually don't think she's hot. She's one of the housewives.
Oh, she's wearing a hot pants.
She's not as hot as Kyle from the
wearing
Beverly
hot
Hills Housewives, but she's hot just the same.
Oh, but there were a lot of people dressed in the period outfits.
Walt Frazier was there.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
When's Clyde coming back in?
A lot of people
Yeah, go ahead,
dressed
sorry.
in the disco era clothing. We saw him. Hey, Jimmy, look, it's the guy.
Oh,
Jimmy
yeah.
was all upset about his body.
I didn't know
this
that-
young gay gentleman on another man's shoulders was spinning around on the dance floor, and Jimmy was like, "He's got a nice body.
He's in good shape at the
He's
press
in good
meeting.
shape."
Who? I can't get over this. So
What?
who opened up Studio 54 for one day?
Sirius XM satellite radio.
The company that has no money to pay its employees, right?
And let me tell you something.
Jesus Christ.
They put on what looked like a multi-million-dollar
Of course,
extravaganza.
I guarantee it was at least $1 million.
It was.
There are guys begging for raises for years around here, and they claim they have no fucking money, and then they open this horseshit for one night.
Opie, if I may use the vernacular, it was fabulous.
Yeah.
It was fabulous.
It was hot.
It was fabulous.
So throw a party for like real celebrities, but don't take care of your own employees with the money.
Yeah.
Because they could have started their, what is it, a disco channel that started up or something?
Yes.
It was, yeah.
So
yeah.
they could have just started the disco
Oh, is that
channel
what
without
they
the big
did?
party.
Is that what they did? They started.
Man, they don't
This
give
was
a
a
fuck about
kickoff
their
for a disco
employees.
channel?
Yes.
Wow. That was a lot of cash.
They just don't give a fuck about their
Oh, my
employees.
God.
Holy shit. How much you think it cost?
It had to be $1 million. The whole thing with security and just the logistics and then the decorations and everything. When you walked in,
Yeah.
like feathers were falling from the ceiling over the entrance where you'd walk in and like feathers are falling. And then they had like the old days of Studio 54, which was real gay. They had young boys in just like jockey shorts, and they were the waiters serving drinks. Remember, and Steve Rebell used to take him up to his room and give him blowjobs.
Supposedly, yeah.
Well, no, not supposedly.
Oh, it's in
Like,
books?
It's
Is
absolutely
that one in books
true.
now?
Steve Rebell sucked the dick of young boys that
Yes.
worked at the. Yes, Rebel, Carlisi,
Yeah.
whatever.
I was rebelling.
Wait, they flew in the original decoration,
Yes,
which is what, like that weird moon with the Coke spoon?
with the Coke spoon. They
I say
flew
weird
that
moon
one in.
because it's that weird cartoony moon with the nose.
Yes.
How much does that cost to fly that in?
Oh my God, that had to cost.
How many
a lot.
Sirius XM employees could have got raises just off that alone?
But Opie, look at what it is. It's cool as fuck.
Yeah.
Come on now. Come on.
Yeah, but you can't like not pay your employees and then throw an extravagant party.
And then they actually
Doesn't make sense.
They actually dropped Andy Warhol's rotting body from the ceiling
Yeah.
onto the stage like the old days.
Nice.
It was fabulous. There's Cameron
Who took these
Diaz.
pictures?
I guess they're press pictures. That's Naomi Campbell and Bar Raffaele.
And
wow.
Cameron Diaz.
Who's Bar from?
Only Leonardo DiCaprio's ex.
Oh, really?
She's looking a little long in the tooth. That's
She was
why
hitting on
Leo
me.
probably. Oh, was she?
Yeah, she's
I
like,
saw
hey,
that.
you want to come drink at a bar or something? I'm like, you're a bar.
You know what she was probably very attracted to? Jimmy's farts that night. Jimmy cleared out
Really?
Yeah.
like
Nice.
diameters.
Nice. Good for you.
That probably stretched about 12 to 15 feet in diameter of an area when he farted.
I dropped an embarrassingly fucking terrible fart.
I ran from it.
It was
And one guy that was working
terrible.
security at the doors, like
Yeah.
he couldn't leave the
He was
area.
stuck in it.
Jimmy blasted a fart and left this poor fuck had to stand there. He couldn't leave. He was horrified.
Keep going. Studio 54.
that?
I want to hear more about this party.
Yeah, it was just a huge disco party. A lot of trannies.
Yeah.
A lot of
I saw one.
drag queens.
Was that a tranny?
No, that was Oprah's pal.
She's a big bitch.
But that wasn't one of the trannies.
You sure?
A lot of shims.
Did you see her in person?
No, I didn't see her there
Am I
that
in the
night.
celebrity picture list?
I didn't see her that night.
No, I mean, I just passed Ryan Phillippe, and I haven't gotten.
Oh.
I haven't seen any Jim Norton.
Me and Jimmy were talking about how dumb and insecure we are that we just walked in and wouldn't walk the red carpet.
But I did do it at the end when I was leaving.
Ah!
No, because
Did
SiriusXM had a channel there, and they're like, "Can we interview you?" So they did, and it was when I was staying there. Somebody asked on the red carpet, like, "We get a shot of you standing," and I just went and stood because they asked me to.
How about that?
It was humiliating.
I didn't. I left when everyone else was gone. I really did. I stayed much too late, and then I walked home. And it wasn't until the next morning I realized I had grabbed pizza, a king cone, and a beef jerky.
Who's Keith with? There. I
What?
didn't see Keith Richard. Is that his date?
Looks like it. Andy
But wait-
Cohen was there too.
Wait, what?
What's up?
What happened now?
Well, when I left,
But fuck the leaving. Tell me more about the party, and then
Oh,
we'll
actually
get
being
then we'll
there?
get
Yeah.
into the leaving, and then we'll get into the second day of your bender.
well, this it was very crowded, and as I said, a lot of gay people, a lot of the gay people.
Did you get
And-
claustrophobic at all? I got claustrophobic at one point where I was leaving.
Oh, yeah?
And it's like, this is probably what it was like when I went downstairs and walked through that bar area. Like,
Oh, that was very packed. The
And-
VIP was bad,
it was
but the
bad,
downstairs was
man.
really bad.
And I'm like, this is probably what it was like in the 70s when it was a fucking, you couldn't walk. And I
Yeah.
didn't feel threatened, but I'm like, 20 years ago, I probably would have when there's no fire exits.
Well, you would have been on coke, and some other guy probably would have had your dick in his mouth, so you probably wouldn't have felt claustrophobic.
yeah, when you put it like that, it definitely does shed a different and more fun light on it.
Yeah, of course it would.
With all the dicks going into asses, you get a lot more people in that
there
place.
was so many dicks and so many asses.
Oh, tell me about the asses.
Oh,
I know there
please.
are asses there.
Oh, Amanda
Please.
Same
Laporte.
asses we see every day in this fucking building.
No, you're figuratively speaking. I was literally speaking, but you're right.
Did you see?
so outta
Did you see
here.
the girl who I like? Go to the
one?
bottom.
Fuck this place.
Go to the bottom.
Mars.
Keep scrolling.
Throwing a big ass
Scroll.
party and no one has fucking money around here.
There.
Oh, wait, who?
At top
Oh, that
right there.
shim to the left.
Yeah, let's open a picture up.
It doesn't.
Oh, it doesn't?
Oh,
She's a very
yeah.
famous shim, and
Yeah,
Stephen
I-
Baldwin took a good picture of me and her together.
Oh, really? I got a good picture of her, too. Yeah, they were taking pictures together, and I was in the VIP area and grabbed one on my phone.
Oh,
Look
that
at
is
the
a-
lips on that thing.
Yeah,
What is that? She looks like a plunger.
That thing's been around forever.
That's a shim with tits like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are they, implants, I guess, huh?
Oh, she's just really. She was really just a cool guy. She's a
That'd
legend.
be great. It's like, hey, pal, can I feel your tits?
Why is she a legend?
She's just one of those transsexuals who everybody knows.
I don't get that world at all.
But I mean, even like people who aren't.
No, I know.
everyone
I just don't
recognizes her
get
there.
it. I
Is
don't
it
get why-
gay to titty fuck a guy?
Let's
Honestly.
hope not. Not if you're Jim Norton in the mirror.
As long as you don't look down, I don't think it's gay.
Is that
Absolutely.
it? I knew there were some rules there, because
If you see penis, then call it gay, my friend.
I think
nice
she's a
titties to
post
fuck.
op. I think she's
dude,
post
dude.
op.
So
let me get into before I even went to the event.
Okay.
Something happened here. I left my apartment. See, I have dual residency now. I have an apartment in Manhattan. When events are happening, I stay there instead of a hotel. So I was leaving my apartment, and at the elevator was this lovely woman, and she was taking her dog out to walk, and this nice gentleman who apparently is a gay man, which is fine. I'm open-minded as far as that goes. And they were talking about the Studio 54 event as I'm walking up to the elevator. before it came out. And I'm like, oh, and the guy was like, oh, I wish I could go to that. Oh, my God. I walked past it. There's a huge crowd.
Please tell me you took him as your date, as your plus one. Please tell me you did.
Now, let me tell you something.
Please tell me you did.
I had 2 wristbands, and I am but one person going. So I went to the elevator, and we started talking. I go, oh, you're talking about the Studio 54 event. He goes, yes. And I was like, you know what? Here. And I took out the extra wristband I had, and I gave it to the guy. And he was like, no way, no way. He was freaking out.